One thing that players sometimes say is when raising early position is that you're going to be out of position every time you play post flop. That is not true, obviously, because most of the times that you're going to play a flop, when you an heads up pot, when you raise under the gun, are going to be against the big blind more often than against anyone else. So you still have position. The problem with raising under the gun is that you have 5 people that can have a good hand, and one or more of them can call, and sometimes you're going to play out of position, but not all the time. And heads up pots, you are still going to play more in position than out of position, although it's not the first thing that that appears to be. My experience says it's like that. So I probably open a little bit more loose than most regulars early position, but it's still not a very good spot to open a lot of hands. Here with ace jack against a small blind opener. I'm not sure if I have the information about the frequency of openers on the small blind, but still he looks like a very aggressive player pre-flop, so I'm assuming it could be a lot, like 50% or even more. I think I'm going to decide for a 3-bet for value against a 30 big blind person with a loose opening range with ace jack suited, but I think it's close. Against a solid player, I'd probably just call, and I'm 3-betting and calling it off if he shows. He just calls. Now with the stack behind, that stack behind is not so deep, so I think I get away with a very small bet. I bet off the pot. I think I could have bet less, like 18 was enough, but off the pot is okay too. The board is a little bit wet. It may have some draws, middle pairs that he wants to get it in with. So let's check 8 offsuits. That's one more example of the very small 3-betting working in my favor, because he incorrectly calls with check 8 offsuits. Here the ace 5 offsuit, I think he limped, and I raised to 12 euros and then I 3-bet to 20. And with very good odds, although my hand is probably one of the worst playable hands post flop, ace x offsuit. With these odds against a fish, I think it's an almost automatic call. I'm not going to pass on these odds against this player. But then the board comes completely, I miss completely, and the board hits a lot of his stronger hands, so I just give up.